before the beat drops, before the story gets told, I gotta give honor where honor is due. To my wife, my foundation, my balance, my reason. To Tiffany M, to Pelican Bay, where pressure creates diamonds. To Big Toyo, the Big Hill fam. To Pitwise Kennels, Croc Bull Kennels, South Bottom Kennels. To Fat Bill Reynolds, Mike Dan, Richard Garcia, Fat Bill, Mike Dan, J-Bo, non-stop. Mr. CEO, Big A. To JT Yard, Genetics Rockin', Casino Life Prez, Student for Life Dog Training, School Craft Kennels. We see you. And understand this. We support the ones who support us, even when we don't agree on every topic, even when opinions differ. Respect is earned in loyalty, not debate. This ain't politics, this is principle. Shogun Unlimited is the company, Samurai Kennels is the vision, Old Yeller is the bloodline. We build better people by building better animals. We only see the man in the arena. The critics, they just noise in the stands. This is discipline, this is honor, this is legacy. Shogun Army, stand up! Mio Dogman, stand up. Mio Dogman, stand up. Mio Dogman, stand up. Mio Dogman.
What's good, big dog? It's your boy Dre, and this is the Shogun Army No Decaff podcast. Good morning, everybody, and welcome. Yesterday, we started a topic. The topic was a long and more tedious topic than what I thought it was going to be to communicate with y'all. The topic is today, the second half of that topic, which is get out of your feelings. Get out of your feelings. Now, before we get into the show today, I would be remiss if I didn't shout some people out, give some credit where credit is due, and put y'all on game about a new competition arena to me. It's not new to the world, it's new to me. These brothers have been doing things. I was told about them earlier this year, around February, by another one of the brothers who I'm going to give kudos to here for these events for y'all to get involved in. All right. Now that we got the path set, let's get into it. Hold on, y'all. Let me see what's going on with my little thing here so I can scroll up and down. What is the issue here? What is your major malfunction, Samurai? It ain't trying to let me scroll, but we're going to figure this thing out, y'all. Give me just a second. Don't go nowhere. There we go. Now I can see y'all. Okay. So first, the current pup of the week is Pitwise Kennels, Lady London. Y'all already know what it is with Lady London, man. Fantastic buckskin animal, great puppy. Enter through our Samurai Kennels WhatsApp for Pup of the Month.
Also, here we have none other than Garner's Broly. Fantastic specimen. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I can't find too many flaws with this dog. At this angle. Good dog, great picture, great structure. This animal will do well at anybody's show. And he's young. Thank goodness he's not in your weight class. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Thank goodness he's not in your class for age. I'll say about that. But if he is, and you bring out a dog, it better be a bulldog. I want to give a special shout out to the Trapper Days show in Taylor, Arizona. It's coming up May 23rd of this year. Hashtag be there. A week after that show, we have the May 30th fun show in Aledo, Texas. Hashtag be there. And the new and upcoming thing I want y'all to see is in Peoria, Arizona, at the Pit Bull store. There is an indoor weight bull track where they've been hosting competitions. And June 20th, 2026, you can come out and be a part of that at 8525 Grand Ave, Peoria, Arizona, 85345. That's one of the ones that's really close to my area. I'm gonna do my dangest to be there. And the reason why is I've been at a weight pool before. I didn't record any of the footage of it. And I don't feel comfortable ordering my weight pool harness online for a competition weight pool freight harness. So I'm hoping these brothers can get me right, man. So yeah, man, that's cool. And if they got some test harnesses, I've heard the best way to get involved is to go to a show like this. And if they got some test harnesses, go ahead and throw, see if somebody let you throw one on your dog and pull. Yes, sir. So let me shout out the people that's in this. Let me shout out our supporters that decided to comment because y'all deserve to be shouted out. This show is built off of your views and your interaction. Thank you. First in the building this morning, we have Usung. Salute, man. Salute. Usung says, greetings, Shogun family. Greetings to you as well. We got Fate Mena 8018. Salute and welcome. Heart and Finish Kennels was good, big dog. We got Walnut PA. Salute. And we got the great brother Paul Johnson in the building as well. Salute. Welcome, y'all. So now that we got the prelims out the way, man, we got the flow. Let's cook up and get caught up where we was yesterday for anybody who got in here a little bit later. And then we'll go from there into finishing up this topic today. I'm not as rushed today, so I can go ahead and cook and get to it with y'all, man. We can get to it. I'm enjoying these topics, man. Genuinely, I am enjoying the topics and just enjoying what y'all bring to the table with y'all's interactions and interviews, your energy. I appreciate that. In order to get this conversation going, I need to do a slight recap of yesterday and make sure that we got our heading. Man, Yellow One was good, big dog. Man, the Big Hill fam in the building. What it do, big bro? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It ain't a show if Toyo don't go. It ain't a show if Toyo don't go, man. Salute, salute, salute. Yes, sir. Quick in the building, man. What's good, big dog? Yeah, y'all. So, all y'all great brothers in here, man. You know, let me get the cooking. All right. So we got Get Out Your Feelings. Part 1 was the thinking man builds better dogs. We talked about our feelings and how they can affect or not affect the decision making of making better dogs. Specifically, just because you like a dog, you bred that dog. And if that's your yard, that's fine. But if you don't yield the results you want, that's your fault as well. Now, if you had a good feeling about a dog and he turned out well, Well, maybe you had a little bit more than feelings involved in that. Maybe, just maybe, you actually looked at the dog for what it was and bred for what it was and not what you felt it was. One of the tough questions that was asked yesterday was, if you had two puppies, one of which you raised, you bred the parents together, you made the puppy, you have a natural attachment to that dog, and then you have a puppy that you bought from maybe a kennel you don't even fool with no more, and that puppy is clearly outperforming your dog, which one do you add to your mix first to build your bloodline? Some people will breed the one they like first. Some people would eradicate the good dog just because they don't like the person it came from. And some people would go for performance only and salute the work. Yeah, we covered that yesterday, y'all. We definitely covered that yesterday. I talked about a gentleman insult my dog and me taking flight on him, and being ready to be violent about that. Yeah, we talked about that too. And we decided that probably ain't the move. That probably ain't the move. That ain't the move, y'all. But it happened, and you can't take it back. Mind your feelings, y'all. Mind your feelings. We got into training and talking about you seeing a dog work and thinking about how far you would push your dog, not knowing the connection the individual has between that dog to allow that dog to stop, entertain, rest. And I want to add to that real quick before we even push beyond the recap. I think one thing that people don't realize is that rest is just important as the workout in whatever you do. When it comes to structuring dogs for a dog show, when it comes to your own personal health, I can do a 10-minute workout. And attack the muscle groups that need to be attacked if I'm diligent about my form and exactly what exercise it is that I'm doing and the purpose of it, and be more effective than somebody doing an hour and a half workout that is targeting nothing specific. If you're just trying to get your heart rate up, it doesn't matter what you're doing. You move how you want to move. But if you're trying to build a specific muscle group or a specific strength within that muscle group, there has to be a focus. There has to be some kind of thought process behind there. Deion Stanley, salute, big dog. All right, finish this. Skip the guesswork and back something up to Max or Batman. Yeah, man. Yeah, man, Max, man. That's an insane dog, man. Tony, what's good, big dog? Welcome, brother. But yeah, man. So just want to put that out there, man. The recovery, the rest is just as important as everything else, man. It's, to me, that's the most important thing. What you eat during that recovery, it all carries weight. It all carries weight. It all carries weight. And then finally, yesterday, the topic was you're not building dogs, you're protecting your ego. You're not building dogs, you're protecting your ego. You think you got it right, so you're gonna push this, whatever it is you call it, hard. You're gonna sell it. You're gonna work it instead of adding whatever it is you need to add to your mix to make it the most effective version of whatever it is you want it to be. If that's your pet, make it your best pets ever. But if you're gonna produce anything, produce it not only to your liking, but to push the breed forward. Purpose. That's the only way to move forward. And you have to have a realistic and logical baseline. So I can see where people come from when they say people breeding puppies. I've done it before. I'll do it again. But this conversation ain't to fix you. This conversation is to make you think when you do those things. Hopefully you learn something each time from each one of those experiences that you can take forward and you get better, because we make better people through making better animals, and we make better animals through making better people. And these conversations, they have to resonate again and again and again in order for that to happen. So today, we're going to pick up the topic with get out of your feelings, and we're going to work toward a solution to that topic. We're going to pick up today at how to get out of your feelings. I want this topic to be actionable. So yesterday I was giving examples of getting in my feelings and letting my feelings control my decision making with breeding, control my relationships with people, control the emotions were in control yesterday, y'all. Let's talk about being grown men and women and handling those emotions like Bobby Bushi and turn them into something that you could action. Check it out. First of all, yesterday we mentioned when somebody gives you negative feedback on your dogs, it can sometimes feel like they're talking about you directly because we envision ourselves as a bulldog. And while metaphorically speaking, you are 100% correct. We are bulldogs. We as game as they come in our minds. In our minds. There's something I need you to realize. The first step in being better about managing your feelings is separate your identity from your dogs. Separate your identity from your dogs. Now, I'll give you an example. I have 2 Facebooks and 2 Instagrams. There are a lot of dog brothers who have sent me invites on my Andre Williams Facebook or my Andre Williams Instagram. And if I only know you for dogs, if we've never had a conversation, if there is no relationship there, I see no purpose in talking to you one-on-one about anything. One thing I've learned about this internet is when people start bringing in people's personal lives to the internet, that's the reason why. We haven't separated dog business from life. Now it is possible to have friends in the dog world that transcend that. But I'm certain, just like off the internet, there are friends that you have that's just there to hang out and smoke, to hang out and drink, to go get fit together, to hold you accountable. And they could care less how many dogs you got. They care about you as a person, your growth, your development, what they can do for you and what you can do for them. Are they useful to you? Are you useful to them? Or is it a useless relationship? Nah. We got people in their feelings so much they want to follow your personal life and use your personal life to try to dictate the level of dogs you can produce. That is a fallacy. That's a fallacy. I know dirt bags that got good dogs, and I know great men that have crap dogs, and vice versa. There is no character flaw in human beings that affects a dog's genetics until they breed the animal. And since we've already covered the emotional effects on breeding, we're talking about you, separating you from them animals. So check this out. Heart and Finish, I got you, bro. Let me see what he say. He say, okay, you got to wait until at least the 3rd heat takes away some of the guesswork. The new wave of 2026 is to cut out as much guesswork as possible. And then, yeah, that's facts. Yeah, exactly. And then Yellow One, I appreciate that. He said, facts, man. Yeah, facts. That was a mouthful, and it hurt. Yellow One, I'm guilty of some of that stuff too, man. There's nothing I mentioned on here that I'm immune to. I'm not a guru. I'm just sharing Dre's thoughts in the morning. That's what Shogun Bros is about. We talk about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get caught. I know I'm gonna get caught out about what I've done. I know it. The internet's already proved it. Yeah, it is. And the love of money is the root of all evil. So it's an emotionally driven thing. It's like when a dude try to holler at a girl and will put down another dude to try to holler at that girl. That's emotionally driven. He wants something. He wants something. These emotional guys, man, is there's no limit to what anger or wrath or jealousy make a person do. So I don't try to judge people for what they do. I just look at the results and the actions and the purpose behind those results and actions, and you'll see for yourself. But yeah, starting off today, man, we want to hit them hard. Separate identity from your dogs. Is your dog losing a problem? Well, it shouldn't be, because your dog losing is not you losing. Have any of y'all ever coached or had your kids go out? This is a very personal question, but I'm just going to use an example. When your kids play a sport, right? You give them all the equipment and all the time you can to get them prepared for that sport. And when they lose or win, you're proud of them because they're your kid. But when it translates to the dogs, people look at a loss with the dogs as they failed themselves. You're going to be outmatched. You're going to be outclassed, and you're going to be outworked at least once in your life. And if you think I'm telling you a lie, keep trying. If you think every puppy's going to make it, keep trying. If you think you're never going to be hit by parvo, keep trying. Never seen a flea or a tick, keep doing it. Never had worms, keep going. Never had a dog that digs, you will. Never had a dog that was cold, keep breeding. None of these things are your fault. And for somebody to tell you about their record or dealing with these problems, that's the greatest gift they can give you. But you and your feelings, you don't want to hear the possibility of failure. You think life is a Disney movie, and if you hope real hard, things are going to get better. Nah. Hard times make strong men. Strong men and women make easy times. Easy times makes weak people. And weak people make hard times. It's a cycle. No, we don't like to take them losses, man. No, we don't like to take losses. Now, the best thing you can do is to seek honest feedback. And I'm going to plug my digital dog show every time when it comes to feedback, because people come in there and say what they want to say, but you get the feedback. You get it. It says, if nobody can criticize your dogs, you're already stuck. If you ain't brave enough to put them in there because you're scared of what people are going to say, reevaluate your yard. I will always give kudos and credence to anybody who's dropping these dogs, whether they send a digital dog show or just sharing them publicly for the criticism. If you ever share a dog on Facebook, you're going to have one of three things: somebody who likes it and says they like it, somebody who looks at it and does nothing, or somebody who has a negative comment about what you could have done better. All three of these things are important. The one in the middle, the neutral one, is the least important of all of them, because he's giving you nothing but apathy. Yeah, I can see that I got 200 views or 300 views on a video. You didn't like it or dislike it. You didn't say nothing good or bad. You just there. You just part of the crowd, man. You just part of the crowd. And that's cool too, because I know you're looking what you're looking. You know, shout out to Lil Wayne for that line. I know you're looking what you're looking. But yeah, if nobody can criticize your dogs, you're already stuck. And to make sure that it's real criticism and not just opinions, you need to track people's results and not their opinions. Track their results and track your results and not their opinions. Forget what they have to say about what you are doing. Look at production, performance, and consistency. Now let's look at that again. What are you producing? What are the standards of your production? What is your quality assurance for your production? How is it being looked at for performance? Is there a baseline for your performance? Do you have a generalized idea of what works and what is breed worthy and what is not? What is the bare minimum standard for that dog to be bred? And how well does all the dogs in your pedigree have to perform? What is it that you're pushing forward? Salute, salute. And then consistency. After you find that performance baseline, after you establish those pillars of what right looks like, how consistently are you able to produce that? How consistently are you able to produce it for anyone that you farm the dogs out to or relinquish the dogs to through sales? Is there some form of consistency? Do people know what they are getting when they come back again and again? I need you thinking long term. Emotions are short term. You can be happy right now. In an hour, somebody can say something to ruin your day. For 30 minutes, you can be sad, miserable, upset, angry, depressed, whatever it is. And then after that, somebody could get you whatever it is that makes you happy again. You're happy again now. Now you're numb. You're feeling 10 different feelings in 1 hour. That's human. That's part of the human disease of being human. You need to think long term. What one of these moves is going to affect me regardless of what I'm feeling? If I breed this dog right now because it looks good and it makes me happy to look at him, and I haven't checked this dog to make sure that he meets the criteria to be bred, you got to deal with 12 puppies that have no purpose in your life. Because it never fails. When you make the mistake breedings, they always have a big litter. And I'm not saying big litters are mistakes. I'm saying when you do make the mistake, it's always big. That's how you learn from it. No, you can have 12 puppies, they could all be great. I ain't seen it, but I ain't saying it can't happen. But yeah, think long term. Emotional people think in moments. Now, if you haven't seen yesterday's episode, I told you about a moment where the guy told me basically the dog looked fake, and I took off. You know, I got my feelings about it, and I reacted physically because of what he said. That brother had complete control over my mind in that time frame because of my emotions. My emotions put me into a state of mind where I wasn't making logical or rational decisions. Thinking men think in generations. Now, the age-old topic has been, how many generations does it take to make a bloodline? Well, still waking up. How many generations does it take to make a bloodline? Art and Finish said 12 probably trash pups is a no. Yeah, man. But thinking in generations, the breedings, the generations behind it, what direction were they going in? Are you making a complete U-turn? Are you turning right? You turning left? Or you keeping down the path to see where the road leads to? It's all on you, brother, sister, friend. That's all on you. You gotta cut without attachment. If it's not improving your yard, it does not belong in your program. I'm proud of this. I'm proud of that statement right there. I'm very proud of that statement. You've seen Dior. You've seen Hendrix. You've seen this dog and that dog. And with me being a person that moves around a lot, I'm forced to make an assessment at every move. I think the best dogs I put out come when I'm forced to make a decision about who is worth the road trip, fighting with landlords from different states. That says a lot. It forces me to pick the dog that works best for me. I can't keep all 5 of the ones I had in Texas because Arizona has a two, and where I stay at has a 2-dog policy in my HOA. Now I could break the rules, put my family's livelihood in jeopardy, risk of getting evicted. I'm not going to do that. That's why in Texas I have to buy. You got to make decisions based upon logic, not emotion. Some people go, you know, I never let my dogs go. I just keep them. Yeah. Until you're evicted and you're calling somebody like me to see if I got space on my yard to hold on to your stuff because you made an emotional decision. Get out your feelings. That's right, Heart and Finish. You can't call it yours until you put your own spin on it and forget the number of generations. I got a set number in my mind and my number of generations is set to basically see if I can get consistency over that over. I'm like, okay, I'm expecting these things to happen over the course of these next generations. If I do that, that means I'm moving in the direction I intended to move in, though, and I will use it in that manner. I want to make sure I'm moving in the direction I intend to move in. But yeah, if you're serious about working your dogs the right way, I got some things I want to share with y'all. Now, this is a plug right here. This is a plug. This is a shameful plug because I'm trying to sell you something. The goal is not to sneak this sale in there, but to throw it right in your face. For those y'all who don't know, I used to sell hides. I have now found a new hide manufacturer, and I'm being supplied with hides. They are a limited supply because he actually makes them straight from his leather himself. He tans his own leather, and I can only get so many at a time. So I'm probably gonna start taking pre-orders on the hide. I have an order right now coming with about 20 of them in there. And if for those of you who don't know, I used to do them 1 for 25, 2 for 40, and 3 for 50. But to make sure my shipping is covered and I'm not gonna hurt myself, I made it this way: 1 for 35, 2 for 45, or 3 for 50. 3 for 50 being your best value. Now, usually my shipping is anywhere from $10 to $20 and just shipping, usually. And that's why the prices are the way they are. So I'm not really making a lot of money on the hide, but I got to cover that shipping. And then when I go to dog shows and stuff, I'll start bringing some with me in person, so you can just purchase a copy at cost, and save yourself some money, right? But just message me directly if you are interested in that, man. Hit me on Facebook or Instagram, and yeah, when I get back to Arizona, I will be making some videos of it in use. Because I don't. There's no product that I will sell that I don't use myself. T-shirts or hides, and that's pretty much all I sell right now is T-shirts and hides. So I ain't got no puppies on the ground right now, nothing like that for grabs. So yeah, man. But I'm a businessman. As my channel. I got commercial space. I'm advertising. Jayar was good, big dog. Quick announcements for y'all. The Howard Heinzel Dog Show. For those of y'all who got here a little bit later, the Howard Heinzel Dog Show in Taylor, Arizona is coming up very, very soon. That time is going to be upon us. There's a Texas Fun Show coming up in Aledo, Texas, hosted by Fields Good Farms, and that's field like the outside, like the cotton field. Dewan, hosted by the brother Dewan Fields, and then the digital dog shows every month. You can enter it via WhatsApp. There is no video requirements no more. Just get a good photo of the dog and get some up-to-date photos. Some of y'all been using the same photo for 6 months, man. That's cool, but I'm certain that dog don't look the same way. Put in some work. Y'all gonna mess around and make me have to put a timestamp on these pictures. Don't play with me. But yeah, man. Pull up in one of them. Get involved. Test your dogs lawfully. Test your dogs lawfully. And that's all I'm gonna say about that. Now, for this topic of get out your feelings, I'm gonna leave you with this part remark. Feelings build excuses. Thinking builds results. If you want better dogs, you have to become better mentally. You have to check that BS at the door. If you can't take the feedback, your dogs will take the pain of your ego and it'll pay you back tenfold. John Denver, salute, big dog. A thinking man creates better dogs. And better dogs prove the thinking man is right. Get out of your feelings. Get out of your feelings. And with that statement, gentlemen, we've hit that topic that puts us at right about an hour and 10 minutes to talk about feelings in what I would consider a more constructive manner of talking about feelings as opposed to letting them ruin or rule how we operate. It is extremely important to me that I emphasize when I speak in the masculine because I'm a male. In most languages, Spanish, Arabic, there's a masculine and a feminine derivative when you're speaking. But when I say a man, you can put that as whatever your pronoun is. I only believe in men and women personally. However, if you it don't matter what Dre think, don't worry about what I'm calling you or what you calling yourself. Is your emotions ruining or controlling your whatever it is that you got going on? You know. Um now I'm going off the script here, man. All my thoughts, all the thoughts I had written down to talk to y'all is gone. So I want to just finish this out and talk to y'all. You know what I'm saying? So once again, I'm gonna put the link in the chat. If somebody want to come on here and cook on that, that's fine. If not, it's fine too. I can sit on here and filibuster for the next 20 minutes till the show is over. The choice is yours. I will talk about the feelings that I have about the Pit Bull store in Peoria, Arizona. I plan on attending this weight pool, and I think that weight pulling is a good way to build the back end of the dog. Man, I'm tired, y'all. It's 4:38 in the morning. It's 4:38 in the morning. I'm yawning. This is not this is not NBC. This is NB Dre. You know what I'm saying? National Broadcasting of Dre's thoughts and decisions. But so yeah, I think it's a great opportunity to build a back end of the dog, man. And if I transition, man, it's gonna be from a neo dog man to a full-fledged dog man, but that'll be about it, man. But nah, Hemi, man and woman is what I believe in. That's my belief. That's my thoughts. You can't tell me no different. And if you think other than that, man, we can just not play that game with each other. I don't have to disrespect you. We just don't have to play that game together. We don't have to talk about that. It matters not what you call yourself or what you feel like something is. What matters is how you treat people and how you treat your animals. What's good, big dog? And what I want to transition from is broke to having some money. I want to transition from that. I want to transition from having to work out to just being what's it called, where you just sit there and make muscle, just sitting there. I want to transition to that, and I ain't using no chemicals to do that either. You know. But nah, man. Welcome, Hemi James, man. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. But yeah, man. I really like this stuff. And hold on, y'all. Let me see. He said he can't get through that with that link. Well, hold up, man. I'm gonna send it to you directly. Hold on, big dog. I was wondering why we getting no guests on here. Y'all ain't told me the links ain't working. That's what I was talking about right there. Like I could take the feedback. I reckon I got to that point. But yeah, I sent it to you directly, big bro. RBG, salute. Yeah, man, behind enemy lines. Got to be more careful. Yeah, y'all. But I just got this on the screen for y'all, man. They're not paying me for this. I like most of these shows I throw up here, man. I do it off the love of the people, man. You know, I think this Pit Bull store is doing some amazing stuff. They're a certified realtor or realtor reseller of the Ishuknook or whatever that stuff is called. Iknukshuk. Yeah, that stuff. Hold up, we got a guest. Uh-oh. There he is. There he is. What's good, big bro?
What's happening, bro? How you doing?
Man, can't call it Mike Spoiler. What's good with you, man?
Same old same. The mic sound clear? Everything good?
Man, sound real good, man. Sound real good. And happy belated, Victorio.
Thanks, bro. Same to you, man. Same to you.
Yeah, man. You know, Aries Nation, Aries Nation.
Aries Nation. Salute the work.
Put your boots on.
Man,
Yeah.
I didn't know you was over. Man, where you at? Where you at? You in Cali in it now?
Yeah, I'm in San Diego. I'm
Oh,
just
okay.
well, let me say that I don't live here and I would never live here. And there's no disrespect to California, but I thought New York was driving bad. I thought Texas was driving bad. Boy, Toyo,
Yeah.
Arizona is a retirement state. They drive slow.
Okay.
This state, man, people be acting like they got somewhere to go and ain't got nowhere to go. But man, if you get in a car accident out here, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt.
Mm-mm-mm. And you moving? Are you moving to Texas? I kind of was listening to some of the shows. Are you moving back to Texas or something? Or
Yeah,
you?
I'm headed back. It's official. So
Okay.
as of right now, I'm just waiting on a move date.
Okay. You know what part of Texas you're gonna be in? Yeah.
I'm headed back to San Antonio, I believe.
Okay.
The only other option they gave me was San Antonio or Abilene, but I'm leaning towards San Antonio.
Okay. I just wanted to know. How everybody
But
doing?
yeah,
Everybody good, huh?
everybody good, man. Everybody good, and yeah, man, we just enjoying. You know, my son, my youngest son, his birthday is the 20th of this month, so we get him
Oh,
right.
oh
Yep,
yeah, that's
yep,
what's up. That's what's up.
yep.
Salute to him. Salute to him.
Yeah, man. But I be seeing you up early in the mornings too, man. I be having to go in there and just check you out. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, and now look, I'm be real with you, Toyo. This topic right here is perfect for you because I'm not gonna lie. You don't care who toes you step on when you giving feedback, and I love it. I love it.
You know how it is. Shit. It get like that. Once you get older, you don't start caring no more about that type stuff. It is what it is.
Yeah,
But salute
yeah,
the
man.
workers, though. Salute the workers. It all be in good spirits and to move shit forward and all that type shit. You know what I mean?
For sure, for sure. And I like it because you don't allow people to become extremists.
Mm.
So when you speak, you always give, well, this could happen, but also this could happen. You know, so I like
Uh-huh.
that, man, because it makes you have to really pick a side or pick a stance on a topic and stand on it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, man.
In the bulldog world, just to me, uh that's that's kind of a serious thing to do, stand on something. It's not as easy as people would think. You know what I mean? You'll find yourself in the shadows in the backyard sneaking, doing something that you tell everybody else you don't do. You feel
Yeah, man. Hey, that's why I be trying to own it. I try my best to own whatever it is I'm doing, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
because it
big.
ain't nothing new. It ain't nothing new. You ain't gonna be the first one that did it, man. You know what I mean? So it ain't even that. You feel me? But don't let them catch you sneaking in the shadows.
That boy.
If they do, just stand up and say, "So what? Stop peeking, man. Stop."
Yeah, man. Mhm. But yeah, Toyo, man, I want to call you and talk to you about South Bottom since I call you, but I always get distracted.
I'm waiting for the call. I know you're gonna call. I'm waiting for the call.
I want to say this live because I ain't shouted out my brother King T in a while, right?
Uh-huh.
Boy, I ain't fooling with you no more, King T. I'm telling you that right now. I love you. I support you, man. King T set me up for the drive back, Toyo. That's all I'm gonna tell you. King T set me up good for the drive back
Oh
to
my!
Arizona.
You was turning up with King T, huh?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Hey, he held me to my word. He made me prove that internet gangster stuff I was talking about.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, man. Oh man, I love it, bro. I love the fellowship was good down there though, man. It was really good.
Man, that's good. That's good, bro. That's good.
Yeah.
That's
And
good. I bet.
when me moving to Texas, man, like South Bottom, I definitely want to be able to support and reinforce that show. I don't know if you heard of Mr. Mason, OG Mr. Mason, man, but he was saying they should do one in the fall as well. And uh come hella high water, whatever I can do to help South Bottom get it going multiple times a year. That's what we're gonna do.
Okay. That sounds like a winner. Mr. Mason been outside lately too. Salute to him.
Mm-hmm. I thought it was cool. He got a grandson, and I don't know if you know about his grand. I didn't know it was his grandson. This dude name is called Mason's Canines. Man, he's got about he's a very popular individual on social media, and
Okay.
they said Mason looking for you. And I said Mr. Mason looking for me. I got real excited. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey, how Mr. Mason know who I am? They was talking about Mason's Canines though, but yeah, man, it was. I'm gonna put some of these pictures on the screen while I got you here, Toyo, so you can, what I'm saying, see, I can put some faces with it. I don't think none of these people have issues. They let me take the picture with them, but this is Mr. Mason's grandson, Mason Canines, man. Very, very man, like you think I be talking my talk. This brother right here be talking his talk, man. Very, very sharp young man.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Big
what's
C
up.
salute.
Salute.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. And yeah, Toyo, man, it was good, bro. I met a lot of good people. I got to hang out with Lane and Guy Boudreaux up there, and I had to show him what that pool table be like, Toyo.
Okay, you got to shoot some pool. That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah, man. I was out there
I
tearing them
didn't know
boys
your
that
pool game
raggedy.
was nice. I didn't know your pool game was nice. I might need to win some money with you. With you, not against you, with you, if you know how to shoot for real.
Yep. But that's right here is that the kickback, Yaya Monroe rode with me down there, you know what I'm saying? And South Bottom, and that's Lane and Guy and new homie of mine named Carlos.
Well, Betty Monroe rode with you too?
Yeah.
Oh man, salute Betty Monroe, man. I missed all that, man. Salute, man. That's what's up. She had a ball too?
Yeah, had a blast, man. Had a blast. And
that's what's happening. That's what's happening.
And I will share this with y'all too, man. See, Toyo, you come out, I start flexing when you come out. You know what I'm saying? I'm kicking it with big bro. So this was the best conditioned dog there. That's Gas and Go in them, the whole squad. They got the conditioner and everybody there.
Oh, okay.
That's what winning looks like. They took their emotions out of it. I'm pretty sure up until that point, they was arguing, to keep man telling them, hey man, I know what I did.
Yeah.
I know what I did. You know what I'm saying? I know I put that dog in shape, and when they actually announced the winner, man, it was, you could feel the energy. You could feel like the arguments didn't matter no more. The whatever was going on amongst the team, they handled it and they kept it pushing, bro. And it was a beautiful win,
Yeah, the trophy looked good too. Who's that crew again? Who's that crew?
So that's Gas Go.
Gas and Go.
Yeah, Gas Go is the one I know his kennel right off. But I want to say it's Red Boy Jocko Bolio Tombstone Kennels as well. And there, but I got the video interview with them for them to announce their own kennel. But Gas Go, that's who I know. You know what I'm saying? That's who I know. And
that's what's
you know what I'm saying? That's who holding the trophy. Shout out to Gas Go.
Salute.
Yeah, man. But I got nothing but respect for that whole team. Them men was men. They was gentlemen. They were respectful. I don't say respect like curves, you know what I'm saying? Like, because people mistake respect for soft. They wasn't soft, right. But they knew they was powerful and they didn't have to flex it. That's respectful.
Yeah,
you powerful. You bringing the work, and you still willing to be judged by other brothers that look like yourself. That's respectful.
Whoever is taking respect as being soft, they is way off. They need to check themselves on that.
For sure. But yeah, man, what you up to this morning, Big Toyo?
Shit, ain't nothing. Same old. Rocking with you and blowing, of course, putting it in the air. and sizing up my hounds, sizing up the work for the day. That's all. Thinking the best way to attack it. That's all. It's gonna be
Yes,
91
sir.
around here. I know that ain't nothing to y'all guys. It's gonna be 91 around here. That's big. That's big things to me. That's why I got
Well,
size it up.
see, I gotta get some photos to show you, man, because like Coronado Beach is about 8 miles from where I'm at right now, and man, it is
Uh-huh.
nice out here. Like the area is nice. It's full with history and stuff, man. But yeah, it ain't that 110 Arizona heat.
I got you. Okay, that's good. That's good. Oh, what you
Hemi
laughing at?
say,
What they talking?
Hemi said, Hemi said, Floyd's grandson is a turd. Hey man, look, hey, I didn't dig too deep into that man's personal life, man. I enjoy playing pool with him. You know what I'm saying? That's
Uh-huh.
he was cool with me, man. Like I said, I don't if it's dog related, I just want to know about good dogs, man. And I didn't get too far in there, man. But you know, I enjoy kicking it with Lane, man. I did enjoy kicking it with Lane, man. Guy was dope too. Guy was cool too, man. You know.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah, and everybody entitled to their opinion, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know your experience with these people. You know what I'm saying?
Salute. I just seen the chat. I just start seeing the chat. I just seen it. Show enough. Salute. I see you.
Show
And I
love,
see the
yep.
boy. Yay.
Yeah. But yeah, man, Toyo, it's going down like a whale in the boat.
Hey, I'm glad you back outside too. Look, I'm so glad you back outside. I'm so glad you back outside. Believe it or not, I'm so glad you back outside, man. For real, for real. My old ass could ride in the back sometimes. Ride in the back, young and driving. Salute. You already know. Shit.
Yes, sir,
Yeah.
man. Yes, sir.
But I know you be busy. So you know what I mean? So I know you be busy. Like people don't be understanding the multitasking that you really do. I don't think they know how serious it really is. You know what I mean? But like always appreciate you, bro. Always appreciate you, man. I be trying to have the red carpet. I be trying to make it cushiony for you. A little bit cushiony for you. I don't be trying to make it hard for you.
Yeah.
At least you can peep me and see what not to do. You can you can peep up. Hey, look, salute. You know how he is.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Big C, appreciate that. Tap the screen, man. He said he say he tried to sell a book off the strength of his grandfather's name. Tell him I called him a turd if you want. Hey man, hey, look, as long as it's not based
I
upon
would
feelings
too.
and it's based upon facts, hey, I don't care who anybody gets it. As long as it's based upon facts, you say what you got to say, and that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Let me read what Show Enough said. Big Hill. He say, Dre, legend has it that they can still clean up homes. Legend has it that they're still clean up dog food at the Big Blue. Out.
What he
You know
talking
about that
about?
story? You know about that story he talking about, Toyo?
No, I'm asking you what he talking about.
Okay, so I used to work at a pet supply store. It's kind of like the Tractor Supply. It's a competitor in North Carolina called the Big Blue Store, right?
Uh-huh.
And they let your boy Dre get on the forklift, right, Toyo?
Uh-huh.
And we had a loading ramp, so I had to come down the loading ramp with the forklift and get a pallet of dog food. That's a ton of dog food off the back of the truck.
Okay.
And I left the boom. I left the boom up, so I'm backing up this ramp, and it goes into the loading dock, the garage.
Right.
And I left the food up where I could see, in front of me in case I started rolling back toward the truck. And when I got to the top of the ramp, I hit the door, the garage. I bent the garage door and knocked that pallet of dog food off of there. And when it hit the ground, it exploded. 2,000 pounds of dog food exploded in the loading ramp.
What they do? What they do? They docked your pay? What they do?
They docked my pay for the next couple paychecks, and then I had to go. I had to go out there at the end of the shift with the bags
Uh-huh.
and collect the bags. Weigh out 50 pounds of dog food each.
Uh-huh.
Collect it, put it in the bags, tape up the bags, and put them on sale for a discounted price.
Did you end up getting some since
Of
you was
course.
paying? Okay, I
Of
was ready to
course,
say since you paying
and I
for it.
ran back to Blade and Burr and told everybody they had it was diamond performance, and I ran back and told everybody, hey, they got diamond on sale over there. You know what I'm saying? It hit the dirt a little bit, but yeah, man, that's a true story. I can't believe you showed up. Remember that, man? That joker don't forget nothing.
Them diamond bags had wood chips in them and everything. Them wood chip nuggets in there and everything.
Man, it's just some extra protein. Yeah, just some extra protein. But yeah, man, that was a rough experience right there, man. And it was I learned a lot of working at that feed store, man. I learned a lot working at that feed store.
This the questions I got asked though. Did they take you off the forklift?
Yeah. Hey, Toyo. And I'm be real with you. That store was a great lesson because they took me out the forklift, but they let me keep my tractor, not a license, but in that store you get certified on each piece of equipment. And so we had a Massey Ferguson tractor with a bucket on it, and that's how I learned how to drive a manual, because that Massey Ferguson was not automatic by any means, and you got to learn how to do your thing. And so what we would do is it had a big pile in the back of mulch, and you had to take this tractor and drive it into the pile of mulch and scoop mulch. They had red mulch, they had brown mulch, and the farmers would come through. And this probably why I got fired. But the farmers would come through, and they would have their truck or a trailer. And what happens is you're supposed to drive in and shake the bucket. Like once you scoop a bunch of mulch, you're supposed to shake the bucket so that the excess fall off. But if I knew the farmer was a tipper, I wouldn't shake the bucket. So they was getting like almost two whole scoops of mulch for the price of one.
Got you.
And with the farmers, because that mulch is a couple $100 for a scoop like that with that tractor.
Yeah.
But the farmer would just, instead of paying $400 or $500, he would pay the $250 for the one scoop, but he would tip me like $70-$80.
I got you. So somebody told her.
Yeah, man. They got me on camera.
but who put them on you though? Was it one of the who you think put them on you? You got to know somebody.
So I ain't gonna say it was the cashier.
Okay.
But what happens is it's like buying ice. You know what I'm saying? You go in the store, you make your purchase, and then the cashier will call me and say, hey, hey Dre, we got a mulch order. You need to go out there and get the tractor ready. You know what I'm saying? And you go outside.
Right.
You stop stocking and stuff and go out there and get the tractor. And it probably won't. I ain't gonna say it was just that either. So there was 4 of us that were stocking back there. You know what I'm saying? And we used to go out there on our break in the back there by the mulch, and we'd be blowing trees or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it was no telling what was what got us fired.
Oh, you was busted down with somebody, or that was all yours?
All the stockers was.
Okay, I got
you. We had a good thing going, man. We had a good thing going.
Yeah, every time the farmers come in $70-$80, that's a good thing. That's a good thing.
Yeah, man, because minimum wage at that time was $5.25, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right. Yeah. They make you gotta find ways to get it. Huh? they make you gotta find other ways. $5.25.
Yeah, $5.25. And then, man, look, Toyo, they in 2008, they jumped up to $5.75. Bro, you'd have thought I thought I got a promotion, man. 50 cents per hour, man. Come on, that's a whole nother tank of gas every day. That's back with $5 you could go somewhere with your car.
And that was 2008. Them sound like 90s numbers, yo.
Yeah, hey, look, where I'm from, we are probably about 10 years behind. We about 10 years behind, the rest of the world. I'm being real. Bladen County.
People should have been ashamed of themselves giving y'all $5.75 in 2008 and making somebody cheer for that shit. Boy, they had somebody. They had y'all good down there.
Yeah. But I'm gonna be real with you, man. My first little trailer I had wasn't number $250 a month.
I got you.
Yeah.
I understand what you're saying. So
Little 2-bedroom single wide.
yeah, I got you. It went a pretty long way, I guess you're saying. It went a pretty long way, you saying.
Yeah, yeah. And where I'm from, man, they didn't bother you about your dogs, man. You know, you rent a little trailer on a little lot. You had 30 dogs out there, wasn't no problem, man. The landlord think they had dogs too.
Okay, that sound good. That
So I
sound
mean,
good. As long as that rent paid, as long as that motherfucking trailer thing paid, they ain't messing with the dogs. So they ain't talking about the dogs. That's what's up.
nah, I'm gonna tell you probably the biggest harassment you got is if they thought you had better dogs than them. If they thought you had better dogs, then that's when the trouble started.
With the landlord had dogs too.
Yeah,
All the
yeah, I'm telling you,
landlords had
the
dogs and shit.
landlord, yeah, they had dogs
That's
too.
what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up.
Oh, you don't went out and got some you don't got something from out of town. You think you better than me? Rent going up.
Oh yeah, ain't nothing like sneaking out of town, getting something when you went and coming back. Your boys already gonna be feeling a certain type of way. Everybody gonna feel a certain type of way about that. About that. When you
Yeah,
slide
man.
away. When you slide away and come back with something, you know what I mean? You know they coming right at you.
Yeah, man. You know I just had a litter. You know what I'm saying? You know I just had okay. Yep. All right. I got your bud. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. I
Yeah,
don't want
yeah,
that
they
mess.
do. And you went out of town. So what's that telling you? That's that telling you. You did not want your man. You ain't want nothing from your man. That's what it's saying. That's what it's saying.
And I had done the homie hookup, and every time I got a dog from the homies, man, I feel like they was giving me what they didn't want. You know what I'm saying? Now
Yeah,
I
yeah.
expect that from somebody else, but from the homie, you should want me to be successful. I would think, but it ain't always the case.
True, true, true
Walnut
that.
said something real. He said, "Then they expect you to give them one." Got to be more careful. Got to be more careful, bro. Hey, so when I don't know if I told you the story about I'm gonna say his name, man. I'm like he ain't even bulldog like that. He wasn't no dog fighter or nothing like that. He went down to South Carolina and got a dog from David Tech. And I tell this story all the time. People get mad about it. This is a true story. The guy's name is Edward Gore. If you from the North Carolina, South Carolina area, you can go find this guy for yourself from Clarkton. And man, he went down there, got that dog, and brought it back, and them boys laughed him off the block. You know, the dog just didn't look like what it was supposed to look like off a Yeller. You know
I
what I'm
got you.
saying?
I got you.
And the boys laughed him off the block. But
Did the dog end up being a good dog? It wasn't a good dog either.
have you heard of Edward Gore or the dog?
Wow. Wow.
So yeah, it wasn't that good of a dog, man. But and
I
I'm not
got
saying Mr. Tant didn't put out good dogs. He just did. Just this one wasn't a good one. You know
I
what I'm
got
saying? Like that's the thing, man. You know, like you can't go off of a singular experience. That's the experience I saw as a youngin. You know, that's Dre's opinion. You know what I'm saying? I bought dogs with his bloodline in there since then, and they didn't turn out that bad for me. You know what I'm saying? So
I got
uh yeah, man, it was indirect, you know, but the Walkmall stuff come down off of that stuff. So, and I've had Walkmall dogs. So I can't just say that one story sets the tone. And that's another thing about people getting in their feelings. They get a dog that don't meet their criteria, and they want to bash the whole program.
you. Yeah, it's a hard pill to swallow sometimes. It's a hard pill to swallow sometimes. Like think of your boy, who you called him, Goro, whatever who he is, Goro.
Yeah,
So he
yeah,
probably he probably he probably was feeling a certain type of way about that program after that. You know?
yeah, man. Yeah, he was, man. He was a big money guy, you know, because him and his son's close to my age. They would always go out and buy the big money dogs just to say they had them, you know, just to say they had them.
Yeah.
But they they good people, man.
It's
Very, very
hard.
good
It's
people.
hard to spend. Isn't it hard to spend top dollar with somebody and not talk stuff if you get something if you get a lemon, right? It's hard. That's a hard one. That's a hard
You
one. You saved up, you spent, especially if you can't get nothing else. If the man saying, man, look, that's the luck of the draw. That's how it go.
I agree and I disagree. So I
Yeah.
agree with it. It's a hard pill to swallow, but it's
Uh-huh.
also a hard pill to swallow that maybe it's you. Because I ain't gonna lie, everything that I've had that didn't work out for me, I could talk to people and maybe
Mhm.
find somebody that it did work for. Like I found hog hunters that could use dogs that I could use for training. The dog was just too catch crazy for training, but it made a good hog dog. It didn't want to hit no other dogs. It wanted to grab that hog and take hold. It was just that high energy worked for it, right? And when it goes and does well for them, I still might want something back off of it. You know what I'm saying? So
no, I got
to sit there and judge that program. Did you put the dog in the right situation to be successful? Maybe it wasn't right for your program. Maybe it was right for somebody else. Are you willing to take your ego out of it and find the dog a job?
So did Goro do all those things, or Goro just was showing off?
Yeah, he was just showing off, man. That man was he was one of them brothers that he on the block with a different dog every couple months, man.
Oh, okay. He thought the money was gonna buy him a good dog.
Yeah. And from the outside looking in, I would say it was him, not the dog. You know, it wasn't taking the time to really know the dog, or even doing the research to know what to do with the dog. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
So
my fault. I had to go down. The dogs was making noise. My fault.
Nah, you good, man. You good.
Oh boy.
Like I say, man, I'm talking a little bit of trash, but it's these are the stories that I grew up knowing. I can't not tell my story to spare people feelings. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I can't not tell my story to spare people feelings. And that's why I named this the episode "Get Out Your Feelings," because people get in them real fast.
Yes, they will.
And I am people. You know what I'm saying? I am people. And Toyo, I gotta get up off here, man. I'm hoping you gonna go live after this, because the crowd's still in here, man. They over here, but I gotta start getting dressed for work, brother.
Okay, no problem. It was good riding with you, man. I appreciate it. Enjoy your day, bro. Enjoy your day.
For sure. You as well, brother.
Okay.
Let me get on hit y'all with this prayer so we get up out of here, man.
All right.
For those y'all that are with me and y'all pray, you can stay. If not, ain't no smoke. But here we go. Check it out. May the Lord watch between you and me while we're absent one from another. Amen.
Amen.
For the love of the dogs.
For the love of the
game. Peace.
Yeah, they wasn't with me when it wasn't no shine. Now they pop up like, bro, we aligned. Lie on my name, let the rumors ride. That ain't my people, that ain't my kind. Samurai Kennels, we built off cold. You either solid or you fold. If you ain't speak when my name got dragged, don't say my name when I get that bad. They was cool when the door stayed open. Soon as it closed, they started joking. Smiling at pics, talking behind back. Same one stretching off the contacts. Use my name for their little clout runs. Then play dumb when the truth come. Spread fake stories, half-ass facts. Now it's quiet when I double back. I don't argue, I let time talk. Same dudes broke while I still walk. Same lane, same code, no disguise. You showed your hand, I read them lies. Wasn't with me when it wasn't no shine. Now they pop up like, bro, we